Remember when I said sales can save your life? Well, today I want to go over 3 more things that will help you save your life that I learned in sales. Today we're going to be talking about energy, starting with physical energy. So in order to keep up your momentum and consistency, you're going to need to keep your physical energy high. And one way I like to do this is to be sure that whatever I'm eating, especially during my shift, is something that's going to give me energy and not weigh me down. I tend to avoid as many carbs as possible. I usually eat eggs, avocado, and cottage cheese for lunch, and sometimes even a side of arugula salad with the most basic dressing you can imagine. Olive oil, lemon pepper, garlic powder, and onion powder. That's it. And then for lunch, usually I'll probably have like some type of meat product and like asparagus or something. And I mean meat product like steak or fish or sushi or, I don't know, pork chops. But I understand everybody has different like dietary needs. So these are just the things that I do that give me energy. And I just like to make sure that I don't eat carbs because carbs for me, they definitely make me sleepy and I can't afford that. Reading energy. And I don't mean like reading someone's tarot cards. I mean like trying to pick up on social cues, someone's mood, someone's energy, someone's vibe. Like you just want to make sure that you're scoping out your like other person, your client, your customer, whatever it is, because you want to match that energy, right? So think of this in terms of like your bestie is like, hey, really, really down, really depressed. You probably don't want to be like, oh my God, I had the best day today. Probably not going to match the vibe. And I'm not saying that you need to like drop down and be depressed too, but this kind of is like a way of teaching yourself empathy. And it also makes you more aware of other people and how to match that tone so that you could be more relatable. And this isn't a people pleasing tactic. This is just so that you can get by in life with less conflict. And last but not least, our own internal energy. Depression and anxiety are a very real thing. And a lot of people will go to some unhealthy coping methods. And rather than pouring yourself a glass of wine, and no judgment if this is what you do, but I'm just saying, like, if you're somebody that just goes instantly to drinking or goes instantly to something else because you're having a really stressful day, these are some of the things that I learned to help me with my stressful days, especially being in sales. If you guys don't know, sales is extremely stressful, but you have to make it look cute. And so being aware of my own emotions to be sure that I am performing at my best at all times, or most times anyway, I like to be sure that I am in check of my moods. So when I get anxiety, one of the number one things I like to do, especially when I feel like I'm crawling out of my skin, is go for a 30-minute walk. If I come back and I still have anxiety, we're going to continue walking. I want to walk so much that when I come back, I have no choice but to either be extremely exhausted or I can't help but smile. Now, that brisk walk that you took to get rid of your anxiety is going to create endorphins, which will also make you happier in the long run. And anger. I can't even tell you how many times I've been yelled at by either clients, customers, friends, family, whatever. Anger is not really going to do anything for you, but really make you sicker, get you in trouble, and just cause more conflict. So sometimes after having like a difficult conversation, whether it's with a friend, family, or even a client sometimes, I'll hang up the phone or end the conversation and then I take that time to like do like a really fast like squat workout, or I'll do some crunches, or just sit there and breathe, something physical to try and expel that energy in other ways. The most recent one was somebody was pretty upset about something that I had no control over the situation. And there wasn't really much that I could do in that specific situation, except try to reach out to other people that could help with that situation. Anyway, after that phone call or after that situation, I ended up taking a break. I took a few deep breaths, and then I sat there and just like went to town on like really fast squats. I was just like, all right, go. And I just completely changed my mood like 5 seconds later. And you're kind of laughing at yourself because you're like, what the hell am I doing? And it sounds so stupid, but at the same time, like these are all things that I learned in sales, in how to manage like just so many other things in dealing with difficult situations, and then applied them to like normal life. Now, I'm always going to be the same person. But I also think that you can still be the same person and change what you do, not who you are. And I say that, I guess, in the best way possible, because if you change your behaviors, but you're still your same person, like you can learn how to be yourself in a more enjoyable way. You know? This may not work for you at all, but this is just what I want to share with other people because it made a world of difference in my life. So anyway, if you like these sales tactics that you can also use in everyday life, let me know and I will keep doing them. And that's your tip of the week. Bye.